yet another exciting episode of the show, The Farmer's Diary. We are still in the Women's Month and we are still celebrating women in the agriculture sector. Today I'm joined by the two Shambira sisters who are doing incredible work in the value addition market. They have tomato jam and they have ginger beer and a range of other jams. Welcome, Kuda, to the show.
Thank you.
Can you kindly introduce yourself to the viewers? Tell us what you do, where you do it, and the produces that you use.
Right. My name is Kuda Shambira, and I'm a farmer. I'm into horticulture, and I grow my produce in Mandara. I also grow some of it in Rosape, and I grow with my sister. So what we do is we value add the produce that we grow. Right. For example, with our tomato jam, with our chili sauce, we're using produce that we grow ourselves, and we add value to it. And yes, that's what we do.
How has been the journey? When did you start farming, and when did you discover that value addition is the way to go in the agriculture sector?
Wow. Farming has been with us, and it's been in the family. So we grew up in a family of farmers. Value addition started in 2015. My sister was growing tomatoes, and I realized that after she graded her tomatoes, there were some that were remaining that were not good for the market. But I didn't want to throw them out. So I decided, no, if she can give me those tomatoes, and I can turn them into a jam, and that's how it started. From there, I don't throw away any produce. Anything that I have left over, I turn it into something. This is our greenhouse. This is where we do all our propagation, from vegetative cuttings right down to seed germination. So this is a float bed. What we do is, for the seed that we can handle in our hands, we put it individually in float trays, and then we float it. So the reason why we float it is because the seed can get what it needs and nothing more. And that also cuts down on your labor, because it's self-sustainable. So the reason why it's hot in here is for accelerated germination. So we want our plants to germinate very fast, and we can germinate seed and do cuttings all year round, because the temperatures are conducive, they are optimum for germination.
Yeah. So what do you use for your seed beds?
Right, we use what we call coco peat. So this is the medium that we use. It's very good. It retains water very well. It doesn't contain any nutrition. So what we do is we put our liquid fertilizer in the float bed. So the plant just takes what it needs from the float bed and nothing more.
So what range of products do you have right now in your catalog, and what's your market? Who are you targeting? Who are you selling these things to?
Right. We have ginger beer. We have jams. We have 5 flavors of jams, namely tomato, strawberry, plum, papaya, and blueberry jam. And right now we're selling at farmers markets, and other people that might know us, they come and buy directly from us, but it's mainly farmers markets.
All right. What problems have you been facing in this journey that you have ventured in?
Right. There's a lot of red tape concerning us getting into supermarkets. There's so many requirements that they want from us that we cannot meet. So that has hindered us from getting into supermarkets. And that's why we are now mainly selling at farmers markets. But we would like to also get into the supermarkets and, who knows, maybe export.
All right. So do you use any preservatives? Do you add anything to the stuff that you make, or it's 100% organic?
Right. I wouldn't exactly say 100% organic, but we don't use any preservatives, any artificial preservatives or flavorings. Everything in there is natural. For example, with our jams, the preservative that's in the jam is the lemon juice and the sugar. And the same applies with the ginger beer. There is no preservatives. It's just the ginger and the lemon juice that preserve. So we try and keep it close to 100% natural.
Panapa ndakabata chili sauce. Indo chili sauce yedu yaphela, the finished product. Yasarwa nekuphekwa. This one is still in the factory. itori mufactory izvo zviri kumanufacture, but kuti tizova nechili sauce yakadaiwo so kuti zvirimwe uye kudazokwanisa kuwana machilies ekuzogadzira chili sauce yedu, pane musikana anonzi Claire anobatsirana nakuda, sandiye watakutaura naye izvezvi. So right now we're in Claire's greenhouse. We are seeing these lovely green papers. And Claire, can you please explain to us what really happens in this greenhouse?
Okay, so this is our greenhouse where we put our peppers. These are colored peppers. We also use drip irrigation, as you can see, because we're trying to use conservative methods of farming. So the advantage of our drip irrigation is, you can see there's a hole at every plant station. So we only give what the plant needs. That's our advantage of the drip irrigation. And this room is a greenhouse. It's actually very hot. So it also encourages and quickens and fastens the growth and also the coloring of our peppers. So all pepper does start off green, and then it will eventually turn color. So in here we've got our yellow peppers and we've got our red peppers. So these peppers are 12 weeks old. We transplant them, and then after 12 weeks you start to harvest. They start to turn color. That's when we start to get our harvests. So these are 12 weeks old.
All right. What's the how do you work together with Kuda?
With Kuda, when we harvest, we grade our crop. So certain markets want certain sizes. Others would want for punneting. Others just want to put them on the shelves. So I end up with very, very small fruit. That's the one that Kuda takes. And then she pickles it, she makes her jams out of it, she makes her pestos out of it. So before, I was throwing away that produce, and we realized we were wasting. And Kuda once worked in a factory where they were making and adding value when she was on attachment in South Africa. So that's where Kuda comes in. We also do greenhouse tomatoes. Unfortunately, this season we haven't done greenhouse tomatoes. So those very, very small tomatoes that we cannot grade, we give them, I pass them on to Kuda. She actually buys them from me, and then she adds value onto them. She makes her jams, she bottles. And
tell us about the production process. We saw your greenhouse. You have very, very beautiful green peppers. I brought in our market.
I'm Maria Paduzi.
What is the process? What challenges are you facing, considering that you are doing greenhouse horticulture farming?
Okay. With greenhouse, the major challenge that we face are power cuts, because like I explained, we are doing our drip irrigation. So with your drip irrigation, you need to have electricity so that we pump water. We're using borehole. So there are times when we have power cuts with our crop, our plants. They're a bit spoiled because they want water at the same time every day. So there are times when we have power cuts or even power faults, you cannot water your crop at that time. Sometimes you don't find the particular fertilizer on the market when you need it. So yeah, those are the few challenges that we're facing, but I think everything else is manageable.
What about the market?
With the market is there. I'm supplying supermarkets, but there is that aspect of your middlemen. You do get a part where you cannot get straight into the supermarket because it's difficult sometimes to register. There's some requirements that you haven't exactly registered, so we are having the middlemen coming in. And as a crop that's perishable, once you take it off the mother, it has to move you. So issues will come with storage. When you harvest, you have to push your volumes, because if you don't, you have the issues of storage. You probably need to refrigerate, and we don't have that capacity. So you're forced to just push it on and give whoever is available at that time. So that's when we have the issue of middlemen, because middlemen are the ones that are...
Kudataona mugarden mune maruva, mune herbs, mune mangma plants and chi. What's really going on here?
Right. Apart from kurima zvekudya izvi, my main business yedu is landscaping and horticulture. So tinorima maruva, ornamental plants, and tinoita futi landscaping.
All right, saka izvozvi mune plants api?
Mayo mubvunzo ndewekuti hatisina acho ndayapi. Tine plants akawanda, ranging from ma-indoor plants, ma-outdoor plants, ma-succulents aya asingade mvura ayaya. Tine miti, especially miti yemusango, because tiri ku-encourage vanhu kuti tiite reforestation, because vanhu vari kucheka miti yedu yemusango, so we are trying kuti tirime ma-indigenous trees. Yes.
Alright, saka market yedu yeizvozvo yakamira sei?
Right, market yedu yakakura because isusu mainly tinorima for retailers, saka tiri wholesale. We grow for nurseries, we grow for landscapers. Inini even if ndine basa rangu randoda kuita, I just come ndichitora kunoko because it's wholesale.
Ndakangokura ndiri munhu ndaifarira maruva. I had that love for zvinhu zvinokura zviri bright, like my plants. I used to just like my plants, my flowers, different colors. Zvenge zvingorima ndiri. And ndakatanga ndiri mudiki diki kungoda zvinhu zvakadaro, as my mother used to tell me. Ndakatanga ndiri mudiki ndaiti ndikaenda nawo kana kuhuni ndaiti mhanye kunotora those wild flowers. Saka ndatokura ndatoroorwa ndaiti ndikasvika pamba kana shamwari ndaitanga ndaona kuti kana ndaakubva pamba ipapo ndinodambura here karuwa ndongoya ndichisima. Then in 1997 ndo pandakatanga kuita zvenesari. Ndakangotanga nevamwe vakomana 2 vainge vabva futi pane imwe nesari yavaishanda. Nesari had closed, saka ndobva ndangosangana nawo ndiri kutengawo maruva panesari ipapo. Ndobva nditi mama, tiri kuvharirwa nesari ende hatina mabasa, kamunogara kwakamira sei? Ndikati no, ndinoenda nemi munoona napamba pangu kuti pakamira sei. Saka I had to bring those 2 guys panapa. Zvikanzi mune property yakakura stereki, tinokwanisa kutotanga. Ndikati before that ndaisona. I used to sew my curtains, my seat covers, my toilet sets, name it, ndaisona. My dresses ndaisona, my jackets ndaisona. Saka 97 muna February ndo pandakatanga this nursery. Iri very small, ndakangotanga nepapa chete. Greenhouse inge iripo ndiye ndakatotanga kuisa nepapa padiki diki apa. And I started kutengesa maruva in April. After 2 months, ndatanga nursery up to now.
Alright, ladies, where can people find you on, be it social media, your physical address, your contact details? Chokwane papi chepi. Chitanga neweko.
Okay.
Play.
Physical address yedu tiripa number 5 Crawley Road, Kumandara. You can walk in. We are open business hours, Monday to Saturday from 8 to 5. And then on Sundays, by appointment, we are flexible. You can walk in, you just let us know you're coming in, and we can accommodate you.
Alright. Kuda, where can people find you on social media?
Right, on Facebook you can find us at Green Paradise Nursery, and you can also find us at Italy Pleasures Foods.
Your phone numbers, kana chida kufunirai.
Alright, my phone number is 077 99 48701.
07799
701.
701. Alright, that was our show, The Farmer's Diary. We are still in the Women's Month. Tikukurudzira madzimai kuti rimai tengesai zvinhu zvamuinazvo. Agriculture is a business and we are out to make money with agriculture. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on this video. And also follow us on social media. We are at The Farmer's Diary on Twitter, at The Farmer's Diary on Facebook, and at The Farmer's Diary on Instagram. Bye guys. Thank you so much.